Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. I'm Shadé and today I'm going to be filming a simple life advice video. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you do, remember to give it a big thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel for more life videos. The first piece of advice I'd like to say is to forgive and forget. It can be so hard sometimes to forgive people and let go of the past, but honestly, to continue and to grow and improve your life, you have to forgive and forget. It can be situations or a person or just simple things that you find so hard to forget, and I know it's so difficult to do, especially when you're like still holding grudges and still trying to a situation can be so new and like it recently could have just happened. I understand that it's really hard to let go of some things and forgive people for their mistakes, but it will set you free, and it is so important to let go of things. I struggle with this a lot. It is something that I need to still focus on and try and, I'm trying to improve myself by learning this too, and I'm trying to practice what I preach too, so this is just something that I'm continuing to learn. Life is hard and we all know that, but this is such a good tip. I honestly feel like it's the most important one of them all. It is super important, and that is the first tip that I would give to you. Forgive people and let go of situations. Don't hold on to things and don't hold grudges, because it only makes you more angry and sad, and it is not a good way to improve your life, and it will not give you positive thinking. So my next tip on how to improve your life, to definitely read more. It is so important. A lot of people forget about reading after education because they think it's not important anymore, and they go into their jobs with no will to read or actually purchase a book and learn to set a time to read. It is so important. It will definitely improve your vocab and just your knowledge, and I can just name so many benefits of reading. It is super beneficial to your life, for your brain, to keep your brain active and to have a certain knowledge throughout your life. It is just, there's so many books out there, whether it's fiction, psychology, science, languages, any type of books you like. I do recommend reading. Go get yourself a library card or buy books on Amazon. They're so good, and Eason's is really good too. I definitely recommend reading. It is so good for your brain. It really stimulates your brain and it keeps you young and healthy. Yeah. So my next tip is to continue to learn, continue to research things, continue to further your knowledge and expand your vocab, learn new words, learn a language, or learn just anything that you want to do. Pick up a new hobby. It is super important to keep your brain active and keep your body active. So I definitely recommend on starting a new hobby, and just, even if you look up 50 facts every month or something like that, it is super important to just keep your brain active. And even after you finish school, keep growing, keep learning, keep educating yourself, because it is so important that we keep ourselves educated and that we take in more knowledge every day, because you can learn something new every day, or two things. My next step is to take simple steps. When you are learning something new, it is super important that you just don't rush in and try and do it as much as possible. Become the best you can be at it right away. It is important to take simple steps. Don't tire yourself of the subject or the hobby, because when you do something too much, you get so tired of it so easily. I would just suggest that you take simple steps towards your new activity or extracurricular, or something that you are willing to try out for the first time. Just take baby steps with it and slowly ease into it, because if you go and dive into the deep end, you will find yourself like, oh my gosh, I think I took on too much at once, or maybe I did. This is too much of a challenge for me. So I would suggest to just take your time with your new activity or hobby. It is super important to just take it easy, because a lot of us rush into things super fast and super quick that we find ourselves to get overwhelmed so easily. The clever thing to do is to just take it easy with things, and yeah, don't rush into anything too fast. My next step here is actually quite different from what I usually write down for life advice. I have written down make time to be quiet, and that doesn't mean go to a room and just sit and not have anything going on. I actually thought of, like, when I was writing it, I was thinking of make time to like be in a space by yourself and just like do something that's quiet, and it can basically be something that will focus or you can concentrate on, so you can like stop thinking so much, especially if you overthink, because a lot of us overthink, especially with the days of social media, and we're in an age where there's so much going on around us. So what I mean by quiet is to make time for yourself to concentrate on something that takes you off of your thoughts. For me, I like to read and write, or I like to, I'm actually taking up a new calligraphy hobby because I got a calligraphy set for Christmas, so I haven't opened it, and I think it would be a great way for me to distract myself in a positive way, because it's something new and something I haven't tried before, so I think I'm going to enjoy this new hobby. So my next tip is sort of an organizational skill. It's make lists, and I feel like So my next tip is also a kind of an organizational skill. So it is to make lists of things. They can be big lists, small lists, shopping lists, anything. So I would really recommend to make a list on the things that you want to do, and definitely start off by 3 goals a day, or not even. They can be small goals, it doesn't matter, it's up to you. I'm just saying 3 goals a day because I don't think that they should be absolutely massive to the point where you throw yourself off of the list and you're like, oh, I cannot achieve this in one day. It can be as simple as wake up, clean my room, go outside, tell somebody something nice. It can be like that. Just 3 simple goals that you can assign for yourself to achieve in one day. And I feel like this is super important because it gives you that drive to complete them, and it also stimulates your mind because you're like, okay, I gotta do this and I gotta get this done. So I definitely love the art of making lists. I feel like they are just a great thing that we have. Just a simple pen and paper, write a little tick box so you can tick them off once you've achieved those goals or that list. I love doing this, especially like making shopping lists. It helps you remember and it helps you not forget anything that you wanted. So yeah, I definitely think that it helps you become more organized and ready to accomplish and complete a new day. It is super, I keep saying super important. Making lists is just so much fun, and I would encourage you to make some. So that is all for my video today. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope it gives you great tips that you can carry out into your daily life. Thank you so much for watching, and yeah, I hope you have a great, brilliant day or night wherever you are. Bye!